couple kids in a pickup fooling around. We learned how to keep it so nobody found out. Mama don't need to know everything. Some things you keep to yourself, like dumb things you do when you're 17 on the deal. But if that tailgate ever tells, I'll be the small talk of the town. I'm sure I catch all kinds of hell for every time we laid it down. In the back of that race red F-150, we get to kissing, we get to slipping off clothes, and nobody knows, and only will. If that tailgate ever tells, tell on me, tell on me. If that tailgate ever tells, tell on me, tell on me. You, me, we had bare feet hanging off the edge. 2 drinks, then we lay it on back in the bed. Mama don't need to know everything, 'cause some things you keep to yourself. We knew that's all that we'd ever be on the deal. But if that tailgate ever tells, I'll be the small talk of the town. I'm sure I catch all kinds of hell for every time we laid it down. In the back of that race red F-150, we get to kissing, we get to slipping off clothes, and nobody knows, and only will. If that tailgate ever tells, tell on me, tell on me. If that tailgate ever tells, tell on me, tell on me, tell me. What happens on a dirt road stays on a dirt road out here. What we're doing in the dark when we're underneath the stars is our own business. But if that tailgate ever tells, I'll be the small talk of the town. I'm sure I catch all kinds of hell for every time we laid it down. In the back of that race red F-150, we get to kissing, we get to slipping off clothes, and nobody knows, and only will. If that tailgate ever tells, tell on me, tell on me. If that tailgate ever tells, tell on me, tell on me, tell me. Tailgate don't tell, no. Tell on me, don't tell on me. Tailgate, tell on me, tell on me, tailgate. Only in a small town do you spend Saturday in a Walmart with the snot-nosed kid in a shopping cart. 'Cause it's the only store around and everything's marked down. Only in a small town a girl can go out in some real tree and not get judged out of Mickey D's. Give me the number 3, supersized in an 8 count. There's no cell phone bars, there's more trucks than cars. Only in a small town do you live for Friday. Always take a back road, never take a highway. You fry what you eat and the tea is sweet. Keep a dog in the shotgun seat. Only in the backwoods do you have your first kiss, and you catch your first buzz when you catch your first fish. You can look around the whole wide world for a girl like me, but we gon' be only in a small town. Only in a small town. Only in a small town does your ex-boyfriend get locked up and knock up your best girlfriend. Spending every bit of my 10.25 an hour to throw her a shower. Hell, only in a small town do you live for Friday. Always take a back road, never take a highway. You fry what you eat and the tea is sweet. Keep a dog in the shotgun seat. Only in the backwoods do you have your first kiss, and you catch your first buzz when you catch your first fish. You can look around the whole wide world for a girl like me, but we gon' be only in a small town. Only in a small town. No cell phone bars, there's more trucks than cars. you can steal my heart underneath them stars. Only in a small town, yeah, only in a small town. Some things you can't find in the city, and something that's down home pretty is only in a small town. Do you live for Friday? Always take a back road, never take a highway. You fry what you eat and the tea is sweet. Keep a dog in the shot, keep a seed. Only in the backwoods do you have your first kiss, and you catch your first buzz when you catch your first fish. You can look around the whole wide world for a girl like me, but we gon' be only in a small town. Yeah. Only in a small town. Yeah, only in a small town. Only in a small town. Yeah.
And just let off the clutch real easy. Easy. 3, 4, go.
Yeah, some girls when they turn 16 get a bright red Mustang GT. Some get a bug, some get a Jeep. Some got a daddy with some pockets real deep. But I grew up out in the woods where something like that wouldn't do you no good. Most of the roads still ain't paved. It's a little bumpy, but I like it that way. That's why I got a truck sitting in the driveway, tracking that mud up and down the highway. I can haul ass, I can haul hay, I can fill her up every time I get paid. If you just met her up on 35, ain't a dirt road round here I can't ride. I can get you out if you get stuck, tailgate down, make a little love. That's why I got a truck.
Top of last week, had to put her in the shop. Turned out the damn transmission done dropped. Spent the past week rolling in a rental. Seat leaned back in a Lincoln Continental. Counting down the days till I pick her up. This two-wheel drive don't get the job done. Sure, it's got an HD screen on the dash, but it ain't even got a hitch on the back.
That's why I got a truck sitting in the driveway, tracking that mud up and down the highway. I can haul ass, I can haul hay, I can fill her up every time I get paid. If you just met her up on 35, ain't a dirt road round here I can't ride. I can get you out if you get stuck, tailgate down, make a little love. That's why I got a truck. Yeah, y'all keep that Mercedes, 'cause this girl just ain't a fan.
Yeah, around here all the ladies still love a pickup man.
Yeah.
That's why I got a truck sitting in the driveway, tracking that mud up and down the highway.
I can haul ass, I can haul hay, I can fill her up every time I get paid. If you just met her up on 35, ain't a dirt road round here I can't ride. I can get you out if you get stuck, tailgate down, make a little love. That's why I got a truck. That's why I got a truck.
That's why I got a truck.
You know, so I can back it up, yeah. That's why I got a truck. Come on, babe.
Hey Ray, back that thing up here. The truck, Ray. Back the truck up.
I get up round 8 a.m. I get dressed and I get in. A traffic jam get cut off and then I get rowdy. I get pumped when it's Friday, 'cause I know what
country songs say the same old thing, like a broken record skipping down on Main. Pretty girls, pickups, and cut-off jeans, you know what I mean. Dirt roads, cornrows, and homemade wine, juke joints jumping on the county line. Heard them sing about it a million times, but I don't mind, as long as there's a small town and a Saturday night. Blue jean babies in the full moonlight, tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars every time you hear that slide guitar. And your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio. Always gonna be a party out in the pines, always gonna be a shot up highway sign, paper sack full of beer and a jar of shine from time to time. There's always gonna be people trying to run us down, saying we ain't got nothing on a big town. I bet they'd come around if they came on down, as long as there's a small town and a Saturday night. Blue jean babies in the full moonlight, tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars every time you hear that slide guitar. And your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio. There's always gonna be a part of me kicking back in BFE. Yeah, that's how it's always gonna be, as long as there's a small town and a Saturday night. Blue jean babies in the full moonlight, tip back your Dixie, howl at the stars every time you hear that slide guitar. And your baby's on the tailgate, and you're stealing those kisses to a little George Strait. That's how we rock and that's how we roll, as long as there's country on the radio.